Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, aka I'm a Ghostbuster, and today I'm doing a review of Almost My Floor, and I played this on Xbox Series X. Now this was released onto the store on the 1st of the 7th, 2022, developed by Potato Company, and it's published by Sometimes You, and I was lucky enough to be given a copy of this for this video review, so big thank you to them for that. Now, this game is really enjoyable actually. It's basically a point and click detective slash mystery game, full of sort of like crazy horror stuff, and basically you have to solve the mystery of house number 9 residents. So it's basically this like apartment block with loads of different people living in it, and basically weird things are going on. They include sort of monsters, murder, crazy doctors, and so much more. Now, there are two different characters you play as in this game. So there's Alex, and he's like just the sort of standard guy living there, trying not to go insane, basically, trying to find out what happened to like his ex-girlfriend or his girlfriend. And then you also play as the detective Adam Trust, and he's basically come in to sort of try and sort of assist in the sort of investigations going on there. He's been hired as like a private detective. Now, the game itself, like I say, as you can see, looks really cool. It's got an absolutely fantastic art style. There's a lot to do in the game. So you've got your generic sort of point and click tropes. You can look around, you can interact with things, pick things up, you can merge your items, stuff like that, and interact with characters. There's multiple dialogue options and like branching paths in your dialogue, and you have to basically complete puzzles to progress. You might need to have a certain item to progress to a certain thing, or combine certain items and place them in a certain place. And it also includes sort of quick time events. Now, there's no combat as such, but there are sort of quick time events where you can be killed, basically, if you're not quick enough. Or they have the dreaded sort of sliding bar. We have to push it at the right time to get it in the right spot. Majority of these are pretty easy. There was a couple I struggle with, but if you do die, you just basically restart just before you start them, so there's no sort of loss to it. It's just an annoyance having to repeat them. Now, the story is really good in this. I don't want to spoil it, because, like I say, it's quite it's gory. Like I say, there's lots of gore in this game. There's lots of horror-y sort of monster aspects, but it has a really cool twist. And the sort of like third act of the game is really, really interesting, where it all sort of falls into place. And I really liked how it was well written. I thought it was really good, which is what you definitely need for a point and click sort of adventure game. Now, the game itself isn't massively long. You're only looking at a handful of hours to finish it, if that. But like I say, there are multiple ways to go about it. So I would definitely recommend giving it a playthrough or two, just to sort of interact in different ways with different characters and stuff like that. The puzzles, like I say, are pretty straightforward. Some of them require a little bit of thinking, but the rest, they are pretty sort of standard stuff. And like I say, the game features great dialogue, great voice acting, great art. It's got really nice sort of like comic book-esque cutscenes, which I absolutely adore. I thought they were very well done. Really had a very good vibe and a very good sort of like aesthetic that drags you into the sort of supernatural horror aspect of it as well, which I thought was really cool. And overall, like I say, it isn't a very hard 1000 gamer score. There are a couple of achievements that you may miss, but like I say, the majority of them are just linked to the playing through the campaign, basically like the story from start to finish. Now, this game is only playable on Xbox Series X and S. However, there is an Xbox One version as well. They're not smart delivered or anything like that, but it does mean they are stackable achievements. So if you're into your 1000 gamer score achievement hunting, you can pick them both up to get that 2000 gamer score. But the game is optimized for Xbox Series X and S with 60 FPS plus and 4K resolutions, and it is priced at £8.39, and there is also a free trial on the Xbox Store. So I highly recommend this game if you're into your point and click adventures, you like your more sort of monster horrors, and that sort of graphical style. It's a little slow at the beginning, but it definitely ramps up across the middle and towards the end, and the story really picks up sort of midway through. And like I said, there's a really good twist at the end, which I don't want to spoil, but you should definitely play and find it out for yourself. But that's that for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.